stadium this is. I mean, I can't wait to the very first team playing here at the stadium, because it is going to be off the scale, trust me. It's a great atmosphere already building up here, away to our right hand side. The south stand, which is our home end, is filling up nicely. There's going to be 10,000 people in that stand this evening, and I'm sure they'll make some noise.
It's a special evening, it's a special occasion for so many people on so many levels, but particularly the 10,000 fortunate Evertonians who were picked out of the ballot and will be here tonight for what is a piece of authentic Everton Football Club history.
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, the first supporters to ever be allowed to come and watch a game here at Bramley-Moore Dock. It's a pleasure for us, Daz, to commentate on the first ever game. We've been lucky enough to have gone down a little saunter down on the pitch, and it's incredible just to go and stand by the centre circle there and have a look round and what have you, take a few pictures and etc. There's a few jealous people flying around out there already.
Isn't there just? And do you know what, for some people, myself included, it's a bit of an emotional evening this, because I was looking at my phone this morning and I've still got photographs from the first time I came down here, and we still called it Bramley-Moore Dock because it was literally a dock. And the first person I interviewed was a deep sea diver, and he was looking for incendiary devices, he was looking for bodies, he was checking what sea life was at the bottom of it. There was a working barge, there was some sea craft on it. It's a miracle, it's an absolute engineering miracle that I can't even begin to explain how it's happened.
No, and me either. I mean, it's just a monumental feat that's happened over the last few years here. I mean, it literally was, as you're saying, when we first came down, and I'm the same as you, I've got pictures from when we first came down, and they were literally draining the dock, Des. And then we had to put all the sand, we had to ferry all the sand out to the North Sea, didn't we? And then all the way back in for more different kinds of sand, and build the foundations on top of that and stuff like that. I mean, it's
beyond our comprehension.
It's way beyond any comprehension I've got anyway. I was just born to kick a lump of leather in about, and that was debatable at times as well. But it's unbelievable what the guys have done. Langer Rourke, they built a sensational football stadium. They really, really have. And we've got a few little interior things to finish off ourselves, but from what I've seen so far, it blows your mind away. It really does.
How special is it for those young men who are currently kicking a ball about on the pitch, Graham, that not just Everton but Wigan Athletic as well, to be a part of this?
Oh, well, I spoke to a couple of the Wigan staff just as they came out before, and I said the boys must be absolutely bouncing. They've got to be buzzing to have the opportunity to play at Bramley-Moore Dock, the first ever game of football played here in this iconic stadium. They've won the lottery. They really have. And I mean, I'm sure there'll be some serious amounts of nerves flying around out there, but just said to their lads, there's no pressure, just go out and enjoy it. And it's the same for our guys as well. Obviously, maybe a little bit more pressure because we're the home side, and you don't want to be losing your first game at Bramley-Moore Dock as an Everton player, do you? So maybe a little bit more pressure, but I'm sure they'll go about it in the correct way, and they've just got to go out and relax and try and shut the stadium out of their thoughts, if you see what I mean, and just concentrate on what's going on at the park.
Well, during our build-up to the game tonight, we've got some pieces of video to show you. We've got a couple coming up right now. First of all, it's part one of just how this Everton Stadium was constructed. And then after that, we've got our first part of a little two-part mini-series called Meet the Under-18s. So have a look at these two pieces of film, absolutely fabulous. The first one, how the Everton Stadium was built.
Yeah, I'd probably say Geneva Cup for myself, winning on pens in the semis and the finals. I think it was just a really good collective moment for the lads, and yeah, it was enjoyable.
I'd probably say Geneva Cup's definitely a highlight so far, but also good results like West Ham or Liverpool.
Yeah, I think Liverpool, from what we did in the second half, coming behind in injury time, scored 2 late goals.
I didn't play, but probably Liverpool.
The Liverpool game, yeah.
Yeah, but over 10 yards and the fast, over longer you are. Yeah, but over 10 yards, definitely me.
Probably Justin.
I think Goody's up there as well.
Definitely Justin.
Yeah,
Justin or Braden. Braden's up there as well.
More goes up there as well.
Me. That long distance would be him. Short distance me.
Justin.
Justin, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
No, you're not saying yourself. Come on, it's Justin. It's Justin.
Put myself up there.
Justin.
Are you racing yet?
Doesn't want to. Justin.
Listen, we'll have a race after this, watch.
Braden.
Yeah, I'd say Braden, to be fair. Consistent in most games, scores a goal. Can't well.
It's been mixed.
I think George Morgan. Because
Braden, or yeah, maybe someone like Alid.
Yeah.
I know he's been playing 21s more recently. But
I think it's like Braden and George Morgan. They've been really contributing.
There's been a few to be fair, but probably say Braden standout.
Yeah,
so far.
Braden or Justin?
Yeah.
Just say evil one of us. Yeah, one of us.
Braden's one against West Ham was good.
My header against West Ham.
Harvey's one recently against Stoke was good.
I'll give it to Harvey on that one.
I'd
Against Stoke recently.
that's me.
You think?
What goal was it?
Stoke in free kick.
I think his one was a contender, but I think Kieran Ren's for Liverpool was up there because like the moment of the game.
I'd say Keane against Liverpool, last minute winner.
Yeah, it was okay, fair enough.
You know what, I'm going to say Keane's against Liverpool. I mean, it was 2-2, injury time. Maybe it's not the best like technical finish, but I think the meaning behind the goal, take 3 points, win the derby, I think it means a lot.
Togetherness.
Probably togetherness and attacking.
Or like togetherness. Like we're like everyone's like close with each other, so we're all like there's a good like unity amongst the squad.
Yeah, I think sticking together through tough times, like the Liverpool game coming back, winning that, and then West Ham as well.
Yeah, I think we're a close group of lads, so we all get on well, all have a laugh, sort of things. Like what happens on the pitch stays on the pitch, come back in and we're all a group of mates, sort of thing. So yeah, I think the togetherness of the team.
Graham, when you watch the footage of the stadium being assembled and the sand being fluidised, as you summed it up before, you can't believe it, can you?
Oh, it's an incredible journey that we've all been on, and those of us who are lucky to have been part of it from the minute it started to the minute we stand here now, Daz, it's just a monumental feat, and credit to everybody who's been involved in the project in whatever way. It's just incredible. It does literally take your breath away.
As you can see there, the South Stand, which is the home end here at the Everton Stadium, is starting to fill up nicely. There'll be some noise for these young boys when they first trot out onto the pitch, and you can only imagine what it's going to be like with 53,000 people inside this stadium.
Yeah, I mean, it sends shivers down your spine already, doesn't it? The thought of that, and that's why I said, the first Premier League, and it's more than likely now, Daz, after our little run together since David Moyes has come to the football club, that it is going to be Premier League football, which is what we were all praying and hoping would happen. and it's just going to be a monumental occasion. I keep saying, I keep coming out with all these big words, but it's ridiculous though. It's so good. Honestly, it absolutely takes me breath away standing here in this commentary position. It's just so good.
It's better than you ever imagined, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's something that, as Evertonians, we're all going to be incredibly proud of, and all the feedback from the 10,000 away to our right-hand side in the south stand there, to other Evertonians, I'm sure is going to be really, really positive.
Well, one guy that I'm particularly pleased for tonight is Keith Southern, because he came to Everton Football Club a long time ago from his native northeast. He never quite made the journey, he never quite completed the journey from scholar to the first team, but he went on to have a really good professional career, playing in the Premier League eventually with Blackpool alongside the likes of Seamus Coleman and Charlie Adam, and Charlie Adam is here tonight, by the way. So let's hear now from the very first manager to ever take an Everton team at the brand new Everton Stadium. This is our under-18s manager, Keith Southern.
Yeah, it's a big moment for everybody, I think, at the football club. It's an exciting time in terms of moving into our new home at Bramley-Moore Dock, but an opportunity for our young players to sample the stadium for the very first time, I think, should be really, really cherished by the players.
And obviously there's been a lot of videos, a lot of photos from the new stadium. What have you seen so far, and what have you made of it all?
Yeah, I mean, we were fortunate to have the tour before Christmas where we were taken around by the guys down there, and it's incredible, isn't it? The excitement is bubbling, I think. Everybody in the city is looking forward to it. Obviously all the Evertonians are, so the young players are desperate to play in it. We've got a couple of lads who were due to be on international duty this week with Wales, and they've turned that opportunity down in favour of playing at Bramley-Moore. So, we've got boys that we've had in the academy since they were 9-10 years of age. So, Evertonians as well. So they're desperate to play and say they've been the first players to walk on that hallowed turf.
And obviously it's a completely new experience for them, but do you think there are any expectations going into it all? Obviously that can be quite difficult. But...
Yeah, I mean, it's up to us as the staff to manage those expectations. I suppose try and take the emotion out of it if we can. We have to keep calm about it and let them know that it's important and what it means to everybody at the football club, moving into this new fantastic stadium. But we just want the players to perform, I think, and try to perform to a level that is befitting of their standard and that of the new stadium. So give a good account of yourself. That's all we want.
Speaking to the players about some of their best attributes, a lot of them said their togetherness they thought was some of the, probably the best part about the team. Do you think that comes through? Obviously a lot of comeback results this season as well.
Yeah, they've had to come from behind and turn a result around. I think it shows there's good character and resilience in the group, and nobody knows how the game's going to go on Monday. We'd like to think that we're developing good people as well at this football club. So if they have a setback, we want a fight back, and I think that goes throughout the club. We've seen that with the first team players and staff going into the final or dying moments of the final game at Goodison, derby-wise, and the character of the players and that wonderful finish by James Tarkowski hopefully embodies what Everton's about, and we want to see that in our young players as well.
And a few FA Cup youth ties recently at Goodison Park. Do you think that provides good preparation for the players, having played in front of a crowd at a big stadium already?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to develop our young players. We're trying to give them tools and a platform to move forward with their career. Opportunities, any opportunity to play at stadiums, and in particular Goodison is a great one. Obviously, this is a new dynamic, playing the very first game at the new stadium. So I hope they rise to the challenge. I hope they embrace it. And yes, I definitely think playing at Goodison a couple of times this season and Walton Hall Park will hopefully stand them in good stead, which will be hopefully a really good occasion for them and their families.
And just lastly, how big of a moment is this for you personally? How proud are you going to be on Monday?
Yeah, absolutely. I left school at 16, moved down from the northeast, and was fortunate to be a scholar, stroke reserve player in the 90s for 5 years. Went off and had a career elsewhere, but Everton's been a massive part of my life. I'm fortunate enough to be in a position where I'm working at a great club, in a top academy, and I've got the accolade, if you like, of leading the boys out on Monday. Hopefully we can all do ourselves proud and the club proud and give a really good account of ourselves.
Depends. Depends on the day.
Yeah, it switches quite a bit. Like there's some people, like there's sometimes someone will do it, and then the next game someone else will do it.
Well, after a game, it's me. If we win, it's me. I'm always on it. But then before that, yeah, Demi or Luca before a match.
No, it changes. It depends. Like after the game, if say we won a game, Doug's on it.
You said Luca.
I think Luca, yeah.
I think Dougie.
I think Luca before the game, but it's always Dougie before.
But again, it depends what type of music you like, doesn't it? I suppose.
I've done it at the start of the season, not since.
Remember you said you liked Adele, is that?
Yeah, that's just like on the bus, and then off the game you just sing like.
What sort of stuff are you playing?
You know what? It's what everyone knows, sort of thing. Bit of UK rap, hip hop, bit of that. Just get everyone involved, sort of thing.
Definitely, 100% them, wasn't it?
Justin.
Yeah, probably Justin or him.
Probably Justin, innit?
Justin.
Oh, definitely Justin. Just 100% Justin.
Justin. It's definitely Justin.
Definitely Justin.
You and then.
I think everyone likes
Yeah,
that.
everyone has a laugh. Yeah.
Doggy.
The Dougie or
Nah, not Goodness.
or Goodness or Morgul.
No, both of us. Lowers, uppers. So.
Yeah, buzzing. Obviously a big crowd's going to be there as well, so first game in the stadium, I think everyone's looking forward to it, so hopefully we can get a good result.
Yeah, it'll be a good experience to showcase what we can do in front of that many fans at the new stadium.
Yeah, I can't wait. It'll be a good experience for the whole team, and to get out there and play in front of 10,000, it'll be good for us.
Yeah, I think it'll be great playing in the new stadium, but then it's also 10,000 people to play in front of, so be a good challenge for some lads playing in front of a big crowd, but I think it should be a brilliant experience and one that we should cherish.
Probably like
It'd be a weird one.
Louis Poland or something.
Me.
Definitely not, lad.
It'll be like a fluky goal, and he'll shoot and go in or something.
I'm backing myself, mate.
I'm backing myself.
No chance. No chance.
I'd say Morgul. You know, I'd give it a good chance.
You know what, yeah, I can see either Morgul or Braden. I can see Braden scoring, yeah.
Braden or George Morgan.
I think it'll be off a set piece.
You think?
Yeah, someone like Alid.
Yeah, probably.
Or Luke, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a big moment for it.
The scene is set. The supporters are in place. The players are in the dressing room. The pitch is completely empty. We are not a million miles away from what will be an authentic piece of Everton Football Club history. There you go, what a sight that is. And what a proud, proud moment, Graham Stewart, for those 11 young boys there.
Yeah, they are 11 very, very young and lucky people.
Yeah.
I'm jealous as hell, I must admit. I really, I mean, I couldn't help myself. I had to go out on the pitch and just get a ball and do a couple of keepy-ups. Just to say I've been out there and had a little kick-about. But these boys have got the absolute pleasure of playing the first game here in an Everton shirt, and I just hope they go out and do themselves proud.
We've seen a couple of those boys, haven't we, perform really, really well in the FA Youth Cup, particularly at Goodison Park. Your Joshua Van Shaws, the two lads at the back, Luca Davis and Alan Thomas. Harvey Foster was on the mark, he was one of the goal scorers. Justin Clark was impressive, so was George Morgan in that FA Youth Cup run. So quite apart from the emotional side of it, it's a chance for these boys to say to the Evertonians, by the way, we're here, look at me, look what I can do.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, that's,
here we go.
Here we go, what a
Here
start.
we go.
There's the sound, the sirens are on. Brilliant. Just listen to this, Daz. Forget me talking, just listen.
Welcome to our brand new Everton Stadium for our first ever game. And so both teams are shaping up tonight. First the travelling team, Wigan Athletic in goal. Number 1, Matteo Spinelli. Number 2, Callum Jones. Number 3, Charlie McBee. Number 4, Alex Hughes. Number 5, James Knott. Number 6, Liam Flight. Number 7, Christy Edwards. Number 8, Harrison Rimmer. Number 9, Cole Sims. Number 10, Reece Greenhalgh. And number 11, Harrison Victoni. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it's shaping up for the mighty Blues of Everton tonight. First in goal, number 1, Adam St Patrick. Number 2, Louis Gardner. Number 3, Joshua Barrett-Small. Number 4, Luca Davis. Number 5, Alan Thomas. Number 6, Harvey Foster. Number 7, Justin Clark. Number 8, Alvini Akarakaki. Number 9, George Morgan. Number 10, Kieran Lumley. And number 11, Brayden Graham.
Fabulous reception for those young boys, Graham. They will have experienced nothing like it.
No, I mean, incredible. Well done to the fans away to our right-hand side. Great, brilliant for those young lads to receive that kind of welcome. And that's a fifth of the amount of people we can get in this stadium, by the way. And the noise was brilliant. The earphones came up. I mean, I know you and Snods at Goodison like to take your earphones off and listen to the noise, but it was great to just take the earphones off and get an idea of the volume of noise. And honestly, when we've got 50-odd thousand here, it's going to be unbelievable.
We are nearly ready. 3 years in the making, and we are nearly ready to start our first ever game of football at the Everton Stadium. And everybody here tonight, everybody involved, nobody and nothing can ever take that away from you. You were here on the night that Everton Football Club made genuine history. Wigan Athletic are visitors tonight. What an unbelievable moment for them. And Adamidi Akarakiri will be the very first footballer to kick a ball in a game at the Everton Stadium. The ball is ready. The players are ready. We're underway. Everton are in action at our new stadium. It's absolutely fantastic occasion. It's Justin Clark on the far side. I mean, I'm tempted to say it's going to be the first throw in, the first free kick.
I know, yeah. There's going to be a lot of firsts tonight, isn't there? I know which one I'd want.
Yeah, absolutely. There's Harvey Foster, scoops it back to Luca Davis, and he will want to give an early touch to Adam Seve Patrick. George Morgan foraging away for possession. Ordinarily, Graham, when the young boys play at Goodison in a youth cup game or a friendly, you say, listen, just play the game, not the occasion. You can't say that tonight. You've got no chance.
It's difficult for them, obviously. I mean, you know, to have the pleasure of playing in this fantastic new stadium, you know, whether you're Wigan or Everton, for these lads, I mean, there's got to be a few nerves flying around. There has to be.
There has to be. When they look at that vast stand there, Graham, it's virtually packed.
The whole place is vast.
Yeah.
That's the thing that hits home more than ever now, when you stood here and you just realise how vast this stadium is. It's just immense.
Well, leaving Goodison is going to be truly heartbreaking for a lot of people, but this will soften the blow without any question about it. This is as far as consolations go for leaving Goodison, this is as big and as good as it gets, because it's quite simply magnificent.
Yeah, I had that conversation a lot over the last few months and said exactly the same thing, Daz. All we've ever known is Goodison Park, and we've all had some fantastic memories there. We've also had some tough times there.
Yeah.
But you know, we leave there with heavy hearts.
Yeah.
But what a place to come to. This is a consolation and a half, by the way.
Adam Patrick, the Everton goalkeeper. He's a little 1-2 with Harvey Foster. A lot of pressure on the young goalkeepers tonight, Graham, isn't it? Because they will not want to make a mistake in front of 10,000 people. It's a lot to ask for a young boy.
Yeah, of course, but it's all part of their education, and they've got
Oh,
to
yeah.
get used to it. If you want to be a top-line player in the Premier League, you're going to have to get used to occasions like this.
Braden Graham breaking
chance.
forward, chance for Everton.
Oh, he's got to slide Justin Clark in for me there. I think he could see the lights.
Absolutely.
His
That's going to
naming
happen,
lights.
isn't it?
Yeah, maybe
That's
there was a
happen.
little bit in there. I mean, I think he just made the wrong decision. It was
Yes.
good running initially from Braden,
It was,
but
yeah.
then he's got to get his head up and play Justin Clark in, who was in a better position than him.
I was speaking to Keith Southern and Jose Baxter before the start of the game, and I said to them, if anybody gets the ball within sight of goal, they ain't passing it tonight, are they? Here come Wigan Athletic. James Knott leading the charge. Joshua Van Score will get there though for Everton. Oh, just overhits it. Greenhouse will take it off him. Tries the back flick. Here is Braden Graham. Clips it forward towards George Morgan. And Score is there again. And he plays it back to Patrick.
Takes no chances there, just
Yep.
on his wrong foot,
Put
but
it into touch, yeah.
you know, you can't score from the touchline, can you? So
He's only 15 years of age.
is that
by
all
the
he
way,
is?
the goalkeeper.
Brilliant, great moment for him.
And Score clips it forward. Helped on by Kieran Loney. He's only 16.
I mean, what are we, 3.5 minutes into this contest, and they just take the time for the boys to
Yeah.
probably take them 10 minutes to just settle themselves down and, you know, get the football going.
Oh, it's a good ball in. It's a good clearance by Josh Van Score.
Yeah, Van Score's done well there. Yeah, it was a very, very good ball on the left-hand side, and it was.
He's won a goal kick actually.
I'll tell you what.
I thought that'd gone out for a corner.
Must have got a little ricochet
Yeah,
off
well,
the Wigan
to be
lad.
fair to Josh, his arm went up straight away.
Yes,
Yeah.
true. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he's right. Just about enough purchase off the Wigan player.
Do you know what? Just said before, the young boys will struggle to play the occasion and not the game. And do you know what? I'm the same. I found myself gazing round this stadium every opportunity I get.
This is a good opportunity. Justin Clark
Justin
on the right-hand
Clark,
side.
just what he likes as
predominantly
well.
left-footed, so he'd always looking to cut inside.
Charlie McKee is the Wigan Athletic left back.
He done very well, Charlie
did do,
McKee,
yeah.
as well, because once he gets going, Justin Clark, he's pacey and he's strong.
Ella
There we
Thomas
go.
had to get there and didn't. And Ella Thomas gives away a free kick. Just a missed time challenge, nothing more than that. I'm sure the match officials this evening, Diamond, will apply total common sense along the way.
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? I mean, it's, you know,
It is a friendly.
It's a friendly game. I mean, there's obviously the competitive element because you put the Everton shirt on, but you know, the referee just needs to relax and let the lads go out there and play.
I'm sure he will. Greenhalgh gets just enough on it to guide it to Callum Jones on this near side for the Latics. Christy Edwards, Greenhalgh again, looking for Edwards. Good play by Wigan this, and there's space here for Edwards. Doesn't want to get the cross in early doors, and maybe he should have done from a Wigan perspective. I'll score to Kieran Loney. Good strong challenge from.
No referee.
There was nothing wrong with that.
I mean, we'll take it because it's for us, but nothing wrong with the.
No, not at all.
From the strong challenge from Greenhalgh.
Here's the replay, Graham.
I mean, I don't need a replay. I know it wasn't a free kick. Nothing wrong with that. Goodness gracious me, referee.
Adam Patrick. Luca Davis, long ball forward towards George Morgan. Good centre forward play. Yep.
I think he's got a chance, George Morgan.
Good centre forward play it was. Justin Clark back to Morgan again. Gets a little push in the back there, I thought. Referee says not. Long ball forward towards Cole Sims, the Wigan centre forward, and it might break fortuitously for the visitors. Harvey Foster's trying to get goal side of Harrison Rimmer. Inside the penalty area. Good save.
Young man, well done.
Another chance, another good block. Another chance and it's wide, and Wigan Athletic's determination to score the first goal on this ground is, for the time being, thwarted by a really good save by Adam Sevi-Patrick, and then some good defending from Everton.
Well, let the truth be told, Wigan should have been one up. It was an absolute gilt-edged opportunity. Good play by Rimmer, gets his head up, slides the ball through.
Good save.
Great save by Sevi-Patrick. Great
Good
save,
block by,
really
Thomas.
good. But it was Cole Sims with a golden opportunity to put Wigan one up.
Here comes the corner. Harvey Foster will chase it down now. Chance. George Morgan. Infield to Braden Graham. Looking for Morgan again. It's a straight race between Morgan and Charlie McKee. Ends in a dead heat, but Charlie McKee stands his ground, puts the ball out of play, and it's an Everton throw-in.
Yeah, credit Charlie McKee. That's a couple of times. Once with Justin Clark and there with George Morgan, where he's had to be strong, he's had to be pacey, and he stood up to the challenge. Fair play to the young man. He's done well.
Throw in for the Toffees.
There's like a hum around the ground, isn't there,
Yeah,
Daz?
there is, yeah. There won't be a hum around the ground when it's full, by the way. We get a complaint about the noise from someone in Birkenhead trying to watch the telly. Here's Alan Thomas. Davis. Harvey Foster. Good first time ball. Picked up by George Morgan. Foot in by James Knott. Thomas wins the header. Good play again by Morgan.
Really good.
Wide to Braden Graham.
Switches on. He's got oceans of space out there. Justin Clark.
Will he reach
Just a little bit short. McKee again.
Harrison Batoni. McKee. Back to Batoni again. Intercepted by Joshua in the score. That save will have done Adam Sevi-Patrick the world a good, Diamond.
Very much so,
15
yeah.
years of age.
15 years of age in front of 10,000 Evertonians. Tell you what, quite happy to make a save like that.
I was doing a paper round when I was 15 years of age. Times have changed. Ashley Young did a question and answer in the programme recently, and the question was, what was your first job? And he put paper round. Some of the lads in the dressing room were asking him what it was.
I think we all did then, Daz, the old paper round, didn't we?
Here's Braden Graham inside the penalty area. Good pace, Braden Graham! Thought that was the moment.
Fantastic challenge by Alex Hughes, but good strong play by Braden Graham. Positive, drove into the box, tried to just drag it onto his left foot and got the shot off, but Hughes put in a meaty challenge.
That Frankie Bunn, part of the Wigan Athletic coaching staff, Diamond?
Yeah, just managed to have a couple of words with Frankie just before the game, and he was chuffed for his players. I said to him the same. I said, I'm delighted for you. It's what a wonderful opportunity for your young lads to go out and play.
And this is what they'll aspire to, with all due respect to Wigan Athletic. Ball over the top will land at the feet of Christy Edwards. He can't get one of his feet on it, and it'll be a throw-in for Everton. Score drops it in short to Alan Thomas. Davis. Clark tries the little spin, but McKee hasn't put a foot wrong yet, has he, the Wigan left back?
He's nobody's fool, that lad.
Davis watches it, guides the ball forward towards Justin Clark. Foster. Only gets a touch on it, so does George Morgan, but Wigan fashion a clearance. Callum Jones. Picked up on the left-hand side by Harrison Batoni. Shooting opportunity maybe. And there's the first goal at the new stadium, and it's Harrison Rimmer of Wigan Athletic under 18s who has just written himself into the history books. He picked his spot, he finished well, and in the 12th minute of the very first game at the Everton Stadium, we have our very first goal. And that young man there, Harrison Rimmer, has just had a moment he will remember for the rest of his life.
Certainly right, Darren. I mean, it's you've got to say it's not been against the run of play. I mean, they've answered asked a few questions already so far in this half. It's opening 12 minutes. Wigan. It's good play wide out on the left-hand side, and he just had a great little turn, and he just gets his head up, gets half a yard. And I dare say Sevi Patrick was probably a little bit unsighted there.
Plenty of bodies between Rimmer and the goal.
Well, fair play, it's a good finish from Rimmer. Proud moment for him.
Foster looks for Van Score on this near side. Has he got the legs to keep it in? Just about. Has he got the legs to keep it in from going out for a goal kick? No.
It's actually, I mean, down on the pitch before, the grass is actually quite long. I mean, we're still in the process of settling down and what have you, so you're having to keep it maybe a little bit longer than we'd want to, you know, for a first team game in the future, but it's all part of the development of the pitch as well. It's got to knit together properly, but it got water, so at least it's still skidding along, but it is a little bit long, so you can catch up with those balls that you think normally would skid out.
Don't forget, this is a test event for this entire stadium, so we're testing the commentary equipment, the commentary position, the turnstiles, the toilets, the bars, everything. And that's what test events are all about. Braden Graham on this left-hand side picks it up for the Toffees, gets a little nudge off Callum Jones. Does he want to throw in? Yes, he has.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes here tonight that, as you say, Darren, is the whole point of us doing these test events, to make sure that come the first game of next season, everything is absolutely spot on.
6 months to go.
Another one coming up in March. That's 21s play a game.
Yep.
There'll be 25,000 for that day.
Offside flag. That'll be a special moment for Paul Tate and his young Chargers.
Yeah, very much so.
Some of these boys on parade here tonight for the under-18s will, I'm sure, be a part of the squad that plays here in front of 25,000 people. And the ultimate aim is to be a part of a squad that plays here in front of 53,000. That's a great ball by Akorakiri inside the penalty area. Shooting chance for Kieran Loney. Doesn't get the contact he would have wanted.
Just see him there, just running across. We get the replay in a minute. You know, Kieran's he's going across the box there. I mean, defensively they did quite well there, Wigan. They pushed him away from the goal, but if Justin Clark's screaming at him, there's a possible back heel and a clear shot for Justin Clark.
That's twice Justin's been left hanging, isn't it, by somebody's desire to
but
score the first
on that
goal.
occasion, I think it's Justin who's got to be screaming and telling him, giving Kieran the information.
Here's Rimmer, the goal scorer. To Liam Flight. Hughes.
Handball. Linesman, any chance?
Didn't see it. No mugs this Wigan side, Graham, are they?
No. I've seen Wigan under 18s a couple of times, and they're gritty, you know. They won't give up. They don't lay down. They're typical Wigan lads, you know what I mean? They're proud of where they come from and who they play for, and they'll dig in. They won't be pushed about.
Ball is back there with Matteo Spinelli. Harvey Foster looking for Justin Clark. McKee's there again, guides the header safely in field, and Wigan are looking reasonably comfortable at the back. Late challenge there by Akorakiri.
2-0. Oh, dearie me. Batoni, fantastic ball. into the box from the left-hand side, and it's Cole Sims with the easiest of opportunities from 3 or 4 yards out, really.
Cole Sims is the goal scorer. Special moment for him. I'm sure they've all got family in the crowd tonight here, the Wigan Athletic players, but this is not going according to the script.
No.
Now let's take the emotion out of the game, Diamond. We do not want a hiding.
No, not at all, far from it. I mean, Bertoni just, he hasn't had to go past anybody as such. He's just gone down the left-hand side and just given himself a yard of space, whizzed a fantastic ball into the box, and it's the ease of opportunities for Cole Sims. He just has to get a face on it, really. The pace is on the ball. And poor Sevi Patrick's got absolutely no chance about doing anything with this, and we're all of a sudden we're 2-0 down.
There's
not
Frankie
the
Bunn.
start we want.
No. 17 minutes on the clock. Everton 0, Wigan Athletic 2. And these boys have got to lift their game.
Yeah, well, here's the test.
Yeah.
You know,
playing for Everton Football Club.
Yep. Dig deep.
There's a lot of expectation tonight on young shoulders. And that's what it's all about. If you're going to play at the top level of the game, the level of expectation will get higher and higher.
It's well overhit that ball, thankfully for us. So we just need to settle ourselves down, because there was an expectation on us tonight. There's no doubt about it. But if you're going to play for Everton Football Club, you've got to deal with that. It's always going to be there. It always has been there, irrespective of how well you're doing or not. You pull that royal blue jersey on us Saturday afternoon or a Tuesday, Wednesday night, whatever it may be. That expectancy never ever disappears.
Well, there's some 18-year-old players out there, and there are 18-year-old players currently playing in the Premier League. So you'd like your more senior boys to step up to the plate here, because we do not want to be on the end of a really, really disappointing result on a night of history. Free kick for the Toffees.
Well, if there is any good news, it's only 19 minutes gone here, so there's
Yeah,
plenty of
bags of
time for us to get
yeah.
us back ourselves into the game.
I just want one of the boys to score and get a roar from 10,000 Evertonians. Now then, here we go.
Braden Graham here.
Braden Graham leading the charge, skips into the penalty area. Can he get a shot away? He can. Good positive play from Braden Graham. Pulled the trigger with his left foot. Matteo Spinelli makes the save that you would have expected him to make.
Yeah, in the end it was a relatively comfortable save, but Braden's looked quite lively.
Yes,
He's positive
he has, yeah.
when he gets the ball.
The late challenge from Adamidi Akarakiri. I think the referee's saying that's twice now, son. I don't want to book you, but I've got to play by the rules. Is that forward break?
Yeah, like positive play from Braden Graham. Gets himself past the defender, but not enough purchase on the shot to trouble Spinelli.
20 minutes gone in the new Everton Stadium. Here's Foster. Akarakiri infield to Justin Clark, who's moved his way inside to get involved in the game. Nice pass to Braden Graham. Van scored on the overlap. Braden Graham times it nicely. Van scores cross into the penalty area. Is dealt with by the Wigan Athletic defence, but nice bit of football
Well,
down
he did
this
Van
left-hand
score,
side.
but he made a huge amount of ground up on the left-hand side there, and the timing of the ball was perfect to him on the overlap. He just needed that little bit of extra quality to deliver the better ball.
Bit of a breeze blowing in off the river now, Graham, isn't
Yeah.
there? Finding its way into the bowl here somehow.
A little bit nippy. I say, got everything here tonight. A brilliant stadium. All I want is a heater. Chance. Justin Clark.
Oh, chance for Akarakiri. Don't make the best of it.
Yeah, just need a little portable heater, Daz, don't we?
Well, it is a test event. We'll all be asked for feedback. Foster. Gardner back to Davis. No way through for Everton. Yeah, I thought that was a nudge in the back on George Morgan.
I still like the fact that George Morgan, he tried to do the right thing there as well. The ball gets played up to him roughly around the halfway line, and there's a runner coming off him from his left hand side, and he just tries to chest it to them. Got a nudge in the back and was rightly given as a free kick, but I like his thinking.
Yep. Here's Braden Graham. Chips it over the top looking for Van Scoop, but doesn't find him.
Disappointing pass there from Braden, because he had plenty of room for error there, and he sliced that through to the keeper.
Oh dear. Oh, good job he stumbled there.
I was going to say, he did stumble there, Christy Edwards.
Yeah.
Otherwise that could have been one-on-one with the goalkeeper for 3-0.
Foster. Get after that, he says to Justin Clark.
I mean, he is rapid, Justin Clark. He is really, really rapid.
Quick, isn't he? Covered some ground there, didn't he?
He does. Just tuck yourself in now, though. Justin Clark, I mean, he's great going forward. I've watched him a few times, Justin. He's just got to make sure he does the whole of the game, both sides of the game.
Yeah.
Drop himself back defensively after a run like that as well.
Well, just look at
chance though. If you,
here's Braden Graham for Everton. He's determined to score tonight. Saved by the goalkeeper. Just going to say for Justin Clark, if you look at Jack Harrison and Jesper Lindstrom, they put a real shift in, didn't they, on Saturday at Selhurst Park?
Very much so. I mean, we said it in commentary, we were by far, than at our best in terms of the football that we played, but in terms of energy and desire and character, it was a plenty.
Yep.
And the Evertonians absolutely loved it. They loved that. If you can't play brilliantly, which you can't week in, week out, especially on the back of the Derby game on the Wednesday night that used so much energy out of us, and we stretched as a squad as well, and there's not much room for the gaffer to make any changes and freshen things up. So the boys put in a monumental effort and got their just rewards in the end.
Yeah, thought that offside flag was going to go up. Christy Edwards just mistimed his run.
Are we testing VAR tonight, Des?
I hope not.
We had that debacle 3.5 minutes or so, wasn't it, of Crystal Palace's first goal.
And you and I called it as onside after one glance.
Exactly.
Great play again by George Morgan. Here comes Justin Clark. Akarakiri to Braden Graham, bit of space for Braden Graham, skips past one challenge, reaches the edge of the penalty area. And hits the inside of the post.
Well,
goodness me.
I've got to say, Braden Graham's looked the most likely to score for us here so far this evening, and he's just getting himself in little pockets of space, just behind the Wigan midfield and in front of their back four, and he's picking the ball up and he's being really positive every single time he gets the ball. And that time he just got himself half a yard on his right hand side and went to bend it past the keeper. He did everything right, and unfortunately he's hit the inside of the post and gone harmlessly out. But miles better from us, better football.
Yeah. 25 minutes gone. Everton 0, Wigan Athletic 2. It's not about the result tonight, it's all about the occasion. It's all about the feedback, it's all about what we can learn tonight on and off the pitch at our new home. Akarakiri sweeps a nice pass wide to Justin Clark, but again Charlie McKee stands his ground and just gets a foot in. Clark sticks at it though, comes away with the ball. Brilliant play by Justin Clark inside the penalty area. Shot blocked. There's no one passing on the edge of the box tonight, Graham, is there?
I know. I mean, that was good play. That's what he's good at, Justin Clark. For a young man, he's
chance.
He's got great size. He's got strength. He's got pace. So when he gets in those one-on-one situations, as much as McKee has stood firm so far in this opening 26 minutes, on that occasion, Justin Clark just about wriggled away from him, but just couldn't get any decent purchase on the right foot shot come cross.
There were bodies in the box, weren't there? But you can't blame the boys for having a potluck tonight. Free kick for Wigan, and a decent position for them to propel the ball into the Everton penalty area. Harrison Batoni or Reece Greenhalgh. It'll be Greenhalgh. Didn't get that quite right, did he?
He got it very wrong. And there might be a time down the line where we might have rugby in this stadium, and that would have been a perfect conversion.
Absolutely, from a Wigan lad. What about Wigan the other day, winning 1-0 in the rugby? Astonishing. Break off.
No, they got beat, Wigan.
Oh, they got beat, didn't they? Yeah, 1-0.
Was that play? What is extra time, isn't it?
Yeah, golden point. Braden Graham. Back to Harvey Foster. Foster gets a second bite at the cherry and plays it to Van Schoor. To the feet of Loney.
See again there, somebody's got to be shouting to George Morgan, time! He could have brought that down, George Morgan, in the box, and he'd have had a shot on target. I'm sure he would have.
Justin Clark. This is the target.
But the good news is we're starting to ask a few more questions of this Wigan back line.
Yeah, needed to, didn't we?
Oh, very much so we did. But positive stuff in this last 10 minutes especially.
Yeah.
Good reaction to going 2 down from the lads.
.28 minutes gone. Give the ball away. Batoni. Sims. Greenhalgh. Sims again. Looking for Greenhalgh again, but scooped away by Luca Davis. George Morgan gets it under control. Foster leaves it for Braden Graham. Graham will switch the play to Clark over on the far side. Foster pings it to the left hand side to Van Schoor.
Don't foul, whatever you do. Good work, actually, to be fair. Callum Jones.
Yep. Approaching the half-hour mark, and at least we've weathered the storm, Diamond, because it was 2-0 after 17 minutes.
Well, we've certainly settled down since that disappointment of going 2 down, and as I said, this last 10 minutes or so, we've certainly created 1 or 2 better moments. Goal before half-time, just to give everybody a little bit of a lift going in at half-time.
My understanding is that a plethora of changes will be made after about an hour in this game.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations. It's a friendly game, and everybody deserves an opportunity to have a little bit of a run out tonight, don't they?
Kieran Loney. Akarakiri. Justin Clark again is the outlet on the right hand side. Akarakiri finds him.
Justin.
Clark will run up McKee, but McKee stops him again. And then Batoni picks it up for Wigan, only as far as Louis Gardner. Nice little ball from Foster. Akarakiri fizzes it into George Morgan. Morgan feeds it wide to Clark. Clark just scoops it into the box, and it's headed harmlessly at the goalkeeper by Kieran Loney.
Yeah, it was a difficult one for any forward or midfield player going into the box there. He's, as you said, like Justin just scooped that one into it. It's difficult to get any pace on the header. You know, he's got to be a bit more, you know, a bit more whip on the ball and a bit more strength to the cross, and then all of a sudden a little glance goes in the bottom corner.
Good turn by Braden Gray. Good layoff as well. It's coming. The first goal is coming. Akarakiri goes for goal and wasn't too far away. Do you know what? The goal that you craved before half-time, Diamond, it's coming.
Yeah, I think you could be right. Again, it was one of those situations there. Akarakiri deciding to shoot there. Justin Clark probably the better option if he slides him in to his right-hand side. But that said, you're in the middle of the goal. You can see the whites of the post. The temptation at this stadium is to have a go.
It's not working out well for Justin Clark. He's making some great runs down the right-hand side, but his mates are going, no, we're going to shoot. But you know what? Do you know what makes it even better tonight, Graham? We've opened our stadium while there's a real feel-good factor about the football club. David Moyes has come in and done an incredibly good job.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. The gaffer and his staff there's been a huge turnaround. I mean, I always say it. Listen, Sean Dyche did a terrific job in the time that was here under some incredibly difficult circumstances.
This is a great move from Everton. Braden Graham to Van Score. Van Score inside the box, headed away. There's nobody in royal blue on the edge to pick it up.
Yeah. Just going back to what I was saying, I mean...
Hang on a sec, Ray.
Oh, here we go. No.
Akirakiri to Loney. Is this the moment? There's 4 defenders around it. Akirakiri finds George Morgan. George Morgan's shot is blocked.
They're lining up, the lads. Look, come on.
He's asked a lot of Clark. Clark gets there, though. Can he win a corner? Can he get the ball inside the penalty area? Trying to bulldoze his way through, and eventually he scuffs a little P-roller into the arms of Matteo Spinelli.
I think you're right, though, Daz. It is coming. It is coming, the goal. There's no doubt about it. But
you were saying there, the feel-good factor.
Feel-good factor coming back with David Moyes, especially. Everybody's got a huge amount of respect for the job that David did initially as manager of Everton Football Club, and it was too good an opportunity for him to turn down. Yeah. I'm sure there's half the talk of saying never go back. You don't want to tarnish what you did for the football club or potentially do that, but he's got enough confidence in his ability as a manager. You know, he's got bags and bags of experience, probably just somebody to come in and have a settling factor on people. Just a different voice in the dressing room sometimes works.
Yep.
But whatever him and his staff have done, it's been really, really positive because all of a sudden now we're looking a whole lot more comfortable. We're looking up the table as opposed to below it.
Yep, we're not looking over our shoulders anymore. It was really, really nice to play the first game here, albeit a friendly against Wigan Athletic under-18s, but to play it in an atmosphere of positivity about the football club.
Yeah. And it's good. I mean, looking at the bigger picture as well, the more points you get on the board and more time you've still got to accumulate more points. You go into the game against Manchester United on Saturday and looking at it and saying, just relax and play. And, you know, you're not playing with that fear factor of knowing that if you lose, you're sliding into the bottom 3.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a nice little turn from Harrison Rimmer, who scored the opening goal, and he's running his side a free kick in a dangerous situation. It would be a real shame to concede now, just when we've had our best spell of the game. We've had a really good positive 15 minutes or so.
I mean, really important now that they're well organised at the back there. Make sure you mark your men, be first to any ball that comes into that box.
Tony pings it in, dealt with by Score. Braden Graham picks it up. Can he release Loney, who made a forward run? No, gets his pocket picked. Charlie McKee.
Yeah, there's right areas to get hold of the ball and run with it, and bad areas, and on that occasion, Braden Graham, that wasn't the right time to do it, young man.
Christy Edwards, pass one. Good challenge from Josh Van Scoor to get a round of applause from the massed ranks of Evertonian, and we do mean massed ranks of Evertonian, honestly, as far as the eye can see.
Just when this stadium's full, oh my word, it's ridiculous. We're two tourists here.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
just taking pictures and everything, weren't we?
Everybody is. The Wigan Athletic boys came out. They all had to check the pitch. They all had their phones in their hands, and why not? Why not, indeed?
That is some stand, you know, that south stand, home end.
Yep.
That there's going to be some noise bouncing out of there in the future.
That could have gone anywhere. I thought that was going to go in.
Yeah, I did as well. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
I think it's a case of after you, Claude, everybody left it for everybody else.
I just had a replay
it's
now.
A good ball in.
Comes in. It's a great corner, to be honest. And it's just managed to find a way through everybody that was there.
All it needed was a touch. Callum Jones for Wigan. Break for Liam White. Prods it wide to the left-hand side. It's a decent ball in, but it's dealt with well by Adam Patrick, the 15-year-old goalkeeper. Braden Graham waited a bit too long there.
I quite like that Bertoni, you know, he doesn't mess about, Bertoni. If he gets a chance to put the ball in the box, he does it. He knows he doesn't have to take anybody on. He's got the chance to put the ball on. He doesn't disappoint. If you're a centre forward, you know the ball's coming in, so you make your run on the back of it.
He's clearly been told, hasn't he, just get the ball in the box. If there's nobody there, it ain't your fault.
You're a wide man, that's your job.
Yep.
Your job's to get crosses in the box, not to go back to your full back and take the easy option. Your job is to take your full back on if you can, get yourself half a yard. If he sits off you, just put the ball in the back in the box.
Good play by Foster. Oh, unlucky. Your man Bertoni.
my man Bertoni. I knew you were going to say that. The ball gets played out to him, but he just missed it totally. I mean, I think to be fair to him, he was on the stretch a little bit, wasn't he?
Akarakiri looks for George Morgan, but James Knott was always favoured to get there first for the Latics, who have got 7 minutes plus added time, and the referees tend not to add any time on in friendly games. Akarakiri, George Morgan inside the penalty area.
Tell you what, he'd have only just been offside.
It was tight, that wasn't it?
Tight. He shouldn't have been offside, really, though.
No.
Should have get yourself back onside, George.
Hasn't put his flag up quite quickly over on the far side. And George Morgan's attempts to be the first Everton goal scorer are momentarily thwarted. Here he is. Oh, unlucky. He's really good with his back to goal, isn't he, George Morgan?
Yeah, he's decent. Proper old school centre forward play.
Now that space for Wigan Athletic. Thankfully they don't make the best of it. There's Braden Graham. Slides it through to Morgan. Heavy first touch from Morgan. Akarakiri takes over. Good ball again. He's used the ball well in this first half. Braden Graham. Gardner. Foster. Come on, that's 5 minutes to go before half time.
Yeah, come on. Give the crowd something to shout about. Lift yourselves a little bit of confidence as well going into half time. That would be the perfect scenario.
And it's the big test for the concourses as 10,000 people look for a Cornish pasty.
Are they open? I don't even know if that sort of stuff's open, is it?
I think they are, yeah.
Are they? Well, I suppose if it's a test event, you've got to test the catering facilities, haven't you? You normally test them quite well, don't you?
Don't think there's anything for us at half time. Now then, here we go. Braden Graham pings it wide to this left hand side to Josh Van Score. Can he pick out a royal blue jersey? No, he can't.
So, not enough blue shirts in the box.
No.
Great opportunity there.
Greenhalgh. Decent ball that, picked up by Christy Edwards. Good challenge. Alan Thomas, and it's a corner for the Latics.
Yep.
Don't we concede the third, do we?
No, 4.5 minutes left in this first half. As you touched on, Daz, I can't see any extra time being added on, not in a friendly game.
At half time, we'll show you the pick of the action thus far. We'll continue our magnificent piece of video about how this stadium was built, and we'll show you the highlights from Selhurst Park on Saturday when Beto and Charlie Alcaraz scored the goals in a 2-1. Corner kick here, literally on the banks of the Royal Blue Mersey. He's trying to bring the ball out. Greenhalgh will put it right back in. It's a good ball in.
Decent ball that. Dealt with opportunities for us to break though if we can.
Harvey Foster.
Turn.
Loney.
Good lad.
Akarakiri. Braden Graham. Foul.
good play. Really
Yep.
good play.
Akarakiri.
Oh, so unlucky there.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Well worth the try.
Win it back though, that's better. Good stuff from the midfield boys there. Good interplay. Akarakiri standing out in the middle of the park there.
Yeah.
Nice bright play.
Wanting to pass the ball forward every opportunity that he gets. And to be fair, Diamond, the boys have responded well to going 2 goals down, haven't they? Because I'm sure there was a bit of panic out there. I'm sure they were thinking, oh my God, we're going to get rolled here.
Well, you were. Thankfully, the lads out there, they dug in. Obviously, there's some nerves out there. They're representing Everton Football Club in the first game in this fantastic new stadium. I'm sure they were a bit nervous and a bit edgy, and it showed in that first 15-20 minutes. Since then, they seem to have settled down. We've created 1 or 2 decent opportunities.
Gardner looking for Morgan, but he's not going to keep it in. A couple of minutes to go.
Keith Southern there in our picture. Got a little job to do there, Keith, at half-time, just to rally the troops. His message will probably be, listen, just carry on playing like you've been doing this last 20 minutes of the first half, and we'll get chances. Can we take them? That's the question.
Ollie Foster. And again, Graham. Akarakiri. Louis Gardner. Foster. Unlucky.
Just got to be careful here we don't get caught on the break.
And scores quick. He's getting back to even up the numbers as Greenhouse leads the charge for Wigan. On the overlap is Bertoni. And he can't find, thankfully, a Wigan player, and Louis Gardner deals with it really nicely. That's a foul.
It's numerous times now George Morgan's been crunched to the floor.
Yeah.
And he's back to goal.
Last 60 seconds of the first half. Luca Davis. Nice play again. Really good football.
Yeah, Akarakiri again. And again, it's Braden Graham just finding himself that little pocket of space to be the link between midfield and forward.
Foster's looking for Justin Clark and finding him. Good ball, good take. Justin Clark. But again, can't get past Charlie McKee.
Well, McKee, as I mentioned earlier, he's nobody's fool, that young man. He's done really, really well against Justin Clark, because I've seen Justin Clark a few times and he can rip fullbacks to pieces. But not Charlie McKee tonight. He's been outstanding.
That time on. 60 seconds. Boys, you've got to test the fourth official's board, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Historic occasion here. Literally on the banks of the River Mersey. Great big tanker went past an hour or so before the game. You can only just imagine what it'd be like when the cruise ships glide past this fourth grace, as we're calling it. With the Cunard building, the Port of Liverpool building, the Liver building. All the passengers on the cruise ships will be saying, what's that there? It's Everton Football Club.
Yeah, they'll certainly know it when they've seen it, because it stands out an absolute mile. One of the first things you see as you come into Liverpool, and one of the last things you see as you go back out. And tell everybody about your experience.
There's the half-time whistle. We've had 45 minutes of football at the new Everton Stadium. It's a magnificent arena. It's a wonderful sight to see 10,000 supporters behind the goal. Hopefully the scoreline will get better. It's not about the result tonight. We hope the lads do get a victory. It'd be lovely to sign in with a victory. But at the moment, at half-time here at the Everton Stadium, it's Everton 0, Wigan Athletic 2. We've got videos for you now. The first half highlights will be following very shortly. Then a little bit more on how the stadium was built And we'll round things up with a pick of the action from Selhurst Park at the weekend. Myself and Graham Stewart will be back in somewhere in the region of 12 minutes.
Oh, Everton making a mistake here, and Mateta. Brilliant stop, Pickford. He just gobbled that up superbly, the Everton goalkeeper. But Everton have got to defend this corner now, which is sent high towards Jefferson Lerma, who heads home, but the referee's whistle has sounded. Ball, in fact, has gone out. Oh, that's a lapse in concentration by Crystal Palace, which allows Alcaraz to feed Beto. Beto for Everton. Beto for Everton again. A lightning counter-attack following a Crystal Palace error. And Everton are in front before half-time. Beto, he's on fire. So more to do here for Everton. The corner headed away by Lindstrom. Sent back in by Wharton. Everton are there again, but they had two players going for the same ball, and Mateta puts it home. That's better from Everton, and it's turned into the path of Alcaraz, who's got Lindstrom in the penalty area here. Lindstrom! Saved by Henderson. O'Brien's ball in behind. Lindstrom cuts it back, and Beto is denied. Saved on the line by Henderson. Free kick lifted into the penalty area. Harrison. Staying in play, and O'Brien appeals for handball, and Young slams it goalwards, and Alcaraz sends it home. Charlie Alcaraz with his first goal for Everton, and the Goodison faithful, who have travelled here to Selhurst Park, are sent into raptures.
Welcome back to the Everton Stadium. Said it before, but I'll say it again. Here on the banks of the Royal Blue Mersey, and clearly the half-time facilities in the South Stand are very, very good because it's still only half full.
Must be a few prawn sandwiches out there, Daz. The old prawn sandwich brigade at Goodison at Bramley-Moore Dock.
We are ready to go in the second half. Wigan Athletic leading Everton in this historic fixture by a single goal to nil. Sorry, by 2 goals to nil. And we await the first Everton goal. Keith Southern will ring the changes, I understand, after an hour or so. It was a first half, Graham, that got significantly better as it wore on.
Yeah, as we mentioned in first half commentary, that last 20-25 minutes where we just settled down a bit more and found our feet, started to ask 1 or 2 more questions of Wigan's back four. We looked a whole lot better. Very, very unfortunate with Braden Graham striking the post and the ball harmlessly going out for a goal kick. That was probably the best moment of our half, but let's hope we start this one in the same vein we ended the first.
Alison Rimmer giving away a free kick there, a little bit overzealous with his challenge. Wigan Athletic have about when he brought on a substitute, Elijah Iguion.
And Freddie Freeman come on as well at right back for us.
There he is. Late challenge again by Harrison Rimmer on Harvey Foster. Rimmer the scorer of the first goal. And Alan Thomas plays it back to Adam Seve-Patrick. Beaten twice in the first half, but nothing he could do with either of them. Foster. If that clears the fullback, it's a great ball, but just under hit it slightly, allowing Callum Jones the opportunity to smack it clear. There's Jones again for Wigan. Foster to Braden Graham. Making the forward run is Kieran Loney. Plays it back towards Graham, but doesn't get enough purchase on it. It'll be a throw in for Everton on the left hand side, and those fans behind the goal in the South Stand, Diamond, they're desperate to cheer on Everton.
Of course they are, yeah. I mean, hopefully in the next few minutes they'll all take their seats again after getting some refreshment.
You felt it as if it was coming, didn't you, before the end of the first half? Everton were very much on top.
Yeah, we were turning the screw a little bit, and it's got to be a free kick surely. He had his shirt pulled. Braden Graham looks at the referee but got nothing out of him. But yeah, we'll slowly fill that stand back up and hopefully time it just right for the Blue Boys to stick one in the back of the net. It's good, isn't it, when they pan in on the fans and you see a couple of the faces that you know.
Yeah.
Your Lauren's here tonight, Des.
Yeah. Right behind the goal, my daughter. Wasn't going to miss this one. Up goes Louis Gardner. Got a bit of skill. We're not getting any notifications, by the way, of substitutions. Oscar Harris, the 14, is on for Wigan Athletic as well.
This is a commentator's nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah, these type of games,
everybody gets, well, you just have to bear with us, everybody.
There was no team sheet, no official team sheets needed to hand to the referee. There was no team sheets printed out, so we got the Wigan Athletic team from the scoreboard for the start of the game. Oh, Green House on the edge of the penalty area for Wigan. Comes off Akarakiri. Wigan will keep the pressure on. It's a good challenge by Freddie Freedman, the 17-year-old substitute, and it will be a corner kick on this near side.
Yeah, had to be disciplined there. Left winger there going at him, but he was patient, didn't dive in. Actually got his block in, but what it has done is result in a Corner for Wigan.
Looks like it was Luca Davis who's gone off for Freddie Freedman for Everton. If a ball gets whacked into the stand tonight, one of the empty stands, it's going to take some fetching back, isn't it?
Do you know what? When that ball went out, I was thinking exactly that, Daz.
We can have kept it alive. Charlie McKee curls one in. Thomas and Van Shaw try to clear the lines, but it breaks for Rhys Greenhalgh. Now he's got space for the cross, dinks it in there, and it's headed wide, and the substitute, Oscar Harris, should have done a lot better there.
Yeah, it was a decent ball in, and Oscar Harris just couldn't get enough of his forehead on the ball, and thankfully for us, it skidded past the far post, well past the far post.
Everton taking a chance there. We can pick it up. Now from the back on that occasion did not work. Christy Edwards. Alison Rimmer challenged by Van Score.
You know, he's given it as a corner. I thought he kicked it against Rimmer, but the linesman sees it different, and he's given a corner. Wigan's second corner in the space of as many minutes. And we haven't really got going in this second half. Very similar to the first half, Daz, where we haven't really got going. Wigan have come out better than us.
In comes the corner kick, headed away by Akurakiri. Now then, here we go. Go on, Justin. This is exactly what he likes. Plenty of green grass in front of him. Morgan galloping up alongside him, and Justin Clark just got his pocket picked by Oscar Harris, and a promising moment breaks down, but might come alive again with Freddie Freedman into the penalty area. Braden Graham for Everton, saved by the goalkeeper, Kieran Loney. Oh, dear me. We were just waiting and waiting, and Kieran Loney,
what a block that is,
has got his head in his hands. Well, he is distraught.
We were literally just waiting for the net to bulge. It was a clear opportunity for Kieran Loney, but I've got to say, in credit to the defender,
Take the corner quickly, into the box it goes, might reach Justin Clark, keeper's there, spills it. Oh, on the referee's given
he's taking the easy option. It wasn't a foul.
No foul.
Not a chance on planet Earth was that a foul. But just going back, I'm not quite sure. I'd have to see it again who the Wigan defender was, who threw, and I literally threw himself at the ball to block Kieran Loney's opportunity. Incredible block it was, brilliant.
Here you go, Graham.
Let's have a look again.
Freddie Freedman did really well, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a great ball in from Freddie Freedman, and Braden Graham just got a little bit heavy with his touch, but managed to drag the ball back. Hits the keeper, and you're just waiting for Kieran to stretch the onion bag. But absolute heroics from the Wigan defender, where I still haven't been able to work out who it was.
Could easily be 2-2, couldn't it?
It certainly could.
Josh Van Score tidies that up for Everton. Gives it to Alan Thomas. There's no number 12 on the Wigan lineup that we saw before the game, so can't tell you who the substitute goalkeeper is.
Keeps. Hold on, Keeps.
Throw in for Wigan on this near side. 53.5 minutes gone at the brand new Everton Stadium. Keep saying it, it's all about the occasion tonight. Be fabulous for the young boys to get something out the game. Greenhalgh dinks it into the box. Brave. Good goalkeeping by Adam Sevi-Patrick. Christy Edwards is in acres of space.
There is trouble.
Edwards, there is trouble for Everton. Oh, he got the cross wrong.
Trouble.
Keeper makes a save.
Oh, what a great block. To Alan Thomas on the line. I don't know, I'm not so sure he knew too much about it.
Control room, do a speaker test across the stadium. Stadium control
Well, somehow or other, Everton keep it out.
Well, there's some last-ditch blocks flying around both ends of this game. It was
here we go.
Aled Thomas, the initial one. Didn't know much about it, but stood firm.
Corner kick for Wigan.
It's so important we don't concede a third goal.
Yeah, the mountain would be too high. Inside the penalty area again. Little chip ball in. Appeals for handball, half-hearted. Cleared away. Braden Graham now touches it past one man as he got the legs. Greenhill's just had a little bit of a head on him and plays it back to the goalkeeper, who gives it straight to Kieran Loney. Now Braden.
Linesman,
tell you what,
that was
I'm
close.
not convinced by that. Justin Clark was lingering in an offside position by a street, but I'm not convinced that Braden Graham was offside. He's smiling about it, the linesman.
Yeah, I'm with you, Daz. I thought that was very, very tight. However, there's no VAR.
Here we go. Here we go. It's not the best clearance by the goalkeeper. Now, they're both clearly offside there, but Braden Graham...
he probably just is,
yeah,
you know.
could have been, yeah,
just
if
about.
they froze it, yeah. Well done, liner. Akarakiri hasn't managed to get on the ball as much as we'd like because he was spraying it about lovely towards the end of the first half. George Morgan's been done there. A handball, I think. Free kick for Wigan.
Yeah, he's normally so strong on that. He's coming towards the ball with his back to play. On that occasion, though, the bounce just done him a little bit and it hit his arm. Wigan free kick.
Chipped into the left-hand side where Harris will chase it down, but Louis Gardner does really well to just shepherd the ball out of play. There's Thomas. For the fans, as much as anything, I'd like a goal to go in. Graham.
Yeah, of course,
Give them
yeah.
something so they can all say
That's
I was
great.
there.
I mean, look, like you say, the occasion for the supporters is the big thing. To be able to turn around and say you're at the first ever game of football played at Bramley-Moore Dock is brilliant to have on your CV. As a referee, I mean, if you're not going to book a kid there, I mean, look, I know it's a friendly, but crikey.
Liam Flight it was.
Licensed to do it again now.
Clinging to Adam Idiaki. Now then.
Come on, Braden.
Go on, son. Crosses the halfway line. Braden Graham. Wide on the outside left is Van Scored into the penalty area. Nothing wrong with the ball in, Diamond.
Yeah, decent ball in.
Scrambled away by Sam Bolland.
Yeah. Yeah, decent ball into the box, and if Bolland doesn't clear it, there's a tap in for Morgan at the far post.
Aled Thomas forward pass is blocked, but he has time to play it
no.
back. Oh dear me! Aled Thomas, I think he was looking for his goalkeeper, but it certainly held up, and Louis Gardner had to be alert before Reece Greenhouse pounced. A strange one, that wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. The ball seemed to just spin and stop, didn't it?
Well, you mentioned the length of the grass, didn't you? Early doors.
Yeah.
Here we go. Good luck with
the change. All the best here. That's number 18 now for Wigan coming on.
I think it's John Paul Cabana.
You're quite right, Daz. Quiz question. Starter for 10. You got it right.
Liam Flight is off, and here come all the Everton substitutes. Good luck at Simon Ross with this. Approaching the hour mark, so nice chance for some of these boys to get a good half hour. I'll tell you what, Graham, Kieran Loney probably won't sleep much tonight, will he? He'll be replaying that chance over and over again.
He will, but I tell you what, he'd hit the target. I mean, it was definitely going in, but credit the defender because he came from absolutely nowhere and threw himself. Brilliant defending.
There they all are. That's Aaron Cameron there, sitting in front of or alongside Jose Baxter.
Well, you called it, Daz, the hour mark coming up, and we're ringing the changes. Doubt very much that was you being very, very clever. More like you had a chat with
Keith
Jose or Keith.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Now then, will that break for Kieran Loney? No, it won't. Up goes Aled Thomas. Good header. Akarakiri. to Justin Clark. These lads know they're coming off, so they'll want to make an impact. Justin
go.
Clark, well done. Passed it.
Oh, Justin. Done all the hard work. One of the only times he's actually managed to get past Charlie McGee, the Wigan left back, but on that occasion he scooted past him, but he was on his weaker right foot and very, very poorly slashed at it and scuffed it out for a goal kick to Wigan, unfortunately.
Well, we'll try and talk you through all these replacements as quickly as we can when they do come on for Everton. They've got half an hour to play on this special night. Here's Braden Graham, who was so unlucky not to score for Everton. When you hit the inside of the post and it spins away past the other side of the goal and goes out for a goal kick, that's when you know it's not your night. This is good football. This is good football. Decent effort, comfortable save.
And I went for placement more than anything there, Harvey Foster. I think from that distance, with the length of the grass, you're going to have to put your laces through it.
Yeah. Oh, good skill by Braden Graham. Now then, still got it. Wide it goes to Justin Clark. Clark got two defenders around him. Wants a foul, but he's not going to get one. I thought he could have had one there.
Yeah, I think it was a 50-50 call that, and it went against us, but neither the linesman or the referee, who were equidistant away, decided to give us anything. Boos to the crowd. See, there we go. Look, how in the world is that a yellow card?
Yeah, and the
other
wasn't.
kid's pulling him, pulling our player back twice,
yeah,
and he doesn't get a yellow card. Ridiculous.
Yeah, poor referee in that. Right, here we go. 17, Charlie Stewart is on for Everton. 18, Cian Wren is also coming on.
Substitution. Please show your appreciation as the four players at the way off the pitch. And a round of applause, please. Coming on the pitch at this time, number 14, George Finney.
George Finney is on. Malik Oliowola. 16 years of age, Malik Oliowola. Good little footballer. Cian Wren is 17. George Finney is 17. Charlie Stewart is 16. What a night for them. Let's hope they enjoy it.
Well, go out. You've got half an hour to impress, gentlemen.
Braden Graham, can he? Oh, he just got his pocket picked up by Harvey Foster. Foster. Oh, poor ball straight to Callum Jones.
He's normally better than that, Harvey, on the ball.
Yep. Need him to be better than that. Here come Wigan again. Christy Edwards, he's quick, he's direct. Oliowola gets a good challenge in. Picked off by Charlie McKee. Pushed over by Charlie Stewart. Play on, says the referee. Oliowola.
There we go. Pick him out.
Wide
Here
on
we
this
go.
near
What you
side.
got, Charlie Stewart?
Charlie Stewart brings the ball in field onto his left foot, runs out of space.
You can see what he was thinking.
Different spelling, but you'd love a Stewart to be the first goal scorer, wouldn't you, Graham?
Yeah, why not?
Be nice, wouldn't it?
Come on, Charlie.
Referee just speaking to Malik Oliowola. Don't know whether he's dropped something. His little
pad, I think.
Yeah, his little tiny shin guard. They're not shin pads in any way,
No,
shape or
no,
form. They're
I mean,
just basically credit cards.
Well,
aren't they?
myself and Snods do match day tours before the games, and we make a point of showing the sponsors who shell out thousands of pounds and support the football club brilliantly.
Yeah.
And we show them the shin pads some of the lads wear, and they just stand there aghast. I mean, they are seriously, they can't be more than about 4 inches long, some of the pads.
That's a good ball, that. Oh, it's well defended. Good play again. Very careful, Charlie Stewart.
There's an overlap as well.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that for
space.
He's played that a little bit behind him as well.
Christy Edwards slipped quick. He's direct and he hits the side netting.
You've got to be shooting across the goalkeeper there on the right hand side. It was a good opportunity for Christy Edwards there. He got the ball out of his feet, and Van Shaw just slipped a little bit, and it gave him the opportunity to get half a yard to shoot, and he drills it into the near post side netting when really you've got to be shooting across the goalkeeper there.
Lovely touch from George Morgan. 64 minutes gone. The goal that we crave still hasn't arrived. go. Dispossessed by Finney, and Freddie Friedman plays it all the way back to Adam Seve-Patrick. Foster. Took a bit of a clatter in there. George Morgan.
He's had a few of those, but I
Yes,
mean that's the life of a centre forward,
Yeah, it
especially
is,
if you
yeah.
play like George Morgan as well, where you want to have that physicality and you want to have that battle with the centre half in terms of coming forward and trying to build play up and make the ball stick.
And if you're happy to get the ball in those situations, you know that you're going to get the odd wallop along the way.
Yep. By the way, that's the most ridiculous rule in football at the moment. So the foul's on George Morgan, the referee blows up, we get a drop ball, but the Wigan player can be only 3 yards away.
Yeah.
Only has to be 3 yards. So as soon as we drop the ball, you're under
He's right
pressure.
on, yeah.
So
Yeah.
well, what is that all about? It's a nonsense rule.
The powers that be keep having to come up with these silly rules, don't they?
Well, it happened to Goodison, didn't it? When we all of a sudden the ball got dropped down and Jordan Pickford was under pressure.
Alison Rimmer, who scored the first goal, makes his way off. And he's replaced by Lucas Hagen. Throwing on the far side for Wigan. In goes Ollie Awola. Good skill by Ollie Awola. Driving forward. Can he find Charlie Stewart? No, turns away and picks out Harvey Foster. Braden Graham for Everton on this right hand side. Finney, it's the cross wrong. The delivery from the wide areas has been a little bit sloppy in this second half, Diamond.
It's not been great, has it? When we've had the ball in wide areas, there's been a couple of opportunities to put balls into the box, but we haven't made the most of them. I have to say, after 66.5 minutes of this game, you'd have to say that probably that Braden Graham's been the liveliest player on show for us.
Akarakiri sent some nice little passes
Yeah, he
forward.
did some
when
nice
he was
bits and
on.
pieces, especially in the back end of the first half. He made some lovely little passes in the middle of the park.
Great. Are we to assume that the catering facilities are first class in this new stadium, because that stand's only 2/3 full now?
I know. I think there's
some gone home. Beat the traffic.
I think there might be one or two that are just sampling the delights of the Everton refreshment area.
Good play again by Ollie Awola. Here come Everton again. Come on, give us a goal, young Blues. Harvey Foster. Nice little reverse ball to Braden Graham. Here's a chance inside the penalty area. He's hit the post again. It was Cian Wren who hit the post for Everton. And look at him, he throws his head back in anguish. Here's Foster. He's starting to dictate things for Everton. But the ball breaks kindly for Wigan. Twice we've hit the woodwork. Goodness me. Josh Van Shaw, that's a foul.
Come on, linesman. He must be able to see
It has
it's
to be
a
a
foul.
Alan Thomas does well to hold up Christy Edwards. He puts a good challenge in the end. He's a lively customer, Christy Edwards. But I tell you what, it's just not going to be our night, is it?
Oh, that's twice now the woodwork's come to save Wigan.
Braden Graham and Cian Wren have both struck the woodwork.
Well, there's still 22 minutes or so to play in this game, so come on the Toffees, dig deep.
Yeah, give us a goal. And you know what? I think Luca Davis, having been taken off at half time, could be about to come back on again. It's that type of game.
The old rolling subs, are we?
Yeah.
He's picked up some great positions, you know, Braden Graham.
It's a great little layoff as well.
Intelligent
to
football.
Charlie Stewart. George Finney's on the overlap. Finney will get there. Chance for Everton. Good challenge back by your man Charlie McKee.
Yeah, he's played very well, that young man, tonight for Wigan. Another substitution, you're quite right, Des.
That's clearly a knock.
He must have picked up a knock.
Substitute centre half came on for Luca Davis.
And coming back onto the pitch is replacement number 4, Luca Davis.
That can't be easy, Graham, to be taken off at half time and then come back on again after sitting there for 20 minutes or so.
Well, trust me, the breeze is getting to my back, Daz. So even stood here doing the commentary, my back is stiff as a board. So God knows what it's like if you sat down for 20 minutes and you had to come back on.
Oh, could have gone anywhere. Oh, Harvey Foster made his run. He did well to keep the ball alive. Braden Graham, a little bit of trickery. Harvey Foster somehow keeps possession. Great footwork by Foster. Braden Graham can't get through. And Guillaume picks it up for Wigan Athletic, and there's just no way through for the Toffees. Good challenge by George Finney. And Keith Southern's just about to call another couple of players back, I think, to make some more changes. Alan Irvine and Charlie Adam have seen enough. They're standing in front of us, just making their way out. Good to see Alan Irvine and Leighton Baines and Charlie Adam here tonight at Diamond.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, a couple of lads who work down in London for the Freaking group are here as well, which is nice to see. So I'm sure Keith and everybody connected with the under-18 squad will be really pleased to see the support that the senior staff have shown. It's what we want at Everton. We want everybody close-knit, nice and tight,
all
looking
pulling
after
in
each other. Pulling in the same direction is right. It's the only way we will move forward as a football club.
Lots of fans are making their way out. Away to our right-hand side in the vast south stand.
Well, my guess is that they're all on the train.
Possibly, yep.
Because it is a bit of a tough one, isn't it?
Yep.
Sand Hills.
Callum Jones has it for Wigan. Got Christy Edwards alongside him. Back to Jones again. Everton 0, Wigan 2. 71 minutes on the clock here at the new Everton Stadium. Good defending again by Alan Thomas. Not good from Oliowola though. Surrenders possession. Christy Edwards can have another run at Van Shaw, but Van Shaw does really well. Sticks with him, takes the ball off him, turns to safety and gives it back to Alan Thomas. Good play.
Good luck, Braden. Finds its well through to
Morgan.
Morgan, though.
Braden Graham again.
Good ball. He's
Great
offside.
ball.
He's offside. He's
Charlie
miles
Stewart,
offside.
yeah, looked offside. Linesman was right up with play. Charlie Stewart across the
Tap
face of the
in.
goal. It's cleared away.
Got to get some bodies
Someone's
in
got to
there.
be breaking their neck to get in there.
There's only one. I mean, I think we got away with the offside of the century there,
Yeah.
but I think Charlie Stewart was at least 2 or 3 yards offside, but we'll take it. The linesman clearly wasn't up with play, and we go down the right-hand side, and Charlie Stewart's done everything right. Put a fantastic ball across the box. You've got to get bodies in there.
Yeah.
Somebody should be there tapping that in.
And Shaw to Finney. Back to Luca Davis. Oliowola. Quite highly thought of at the academy is Malik Oliowola, only 16 years of age. Gets that one under control, loses out. Here come Wigan with Guillaume. Oliowola giving chase, and the combination is enough. It's another yellow card.
So, you know, okay, if I don't mind if a referee's going to start giving yellows out for, you know, I mean, was it? Who was it? Sorry, was it
Alan Thomas?
Alan Thomas.
Yeah.
Alan Thomas. He was nowhere near the ball, and you know, the guy's, you know, on a run and what have you. But when you see somebody having his shirt pulled back numerous times, you've got to be consistent in your decisions.
Substitution coming off for number 7, Christy Edwards.
Christy Edwards has had a decent game for Wigan. And he is replaced by Lewis Wilson. And we've got 16 minutes to go.
Goodness me. That was a bad free kick, that was.
That wasn't the best free kick of the night, was it?
He just kicked it out. I think he felt sorry for us, I think. Oh, that's not the worst.
Yeah, yes.
Followed by the worst throw on.
Yeah. To you, to me. Now then, Braden Graham on the turn. He's quick. Gets to take it off it though. And Reece Greenhalgh can bring it away for Wigan Athletic. Still going. Still going. Good challenge. Josh Van Score done really, really well. He was quick enough to get up and bring the ball with him.
Needs a bit of help though.
Yeah, yeah, he was.
He's had to turn around and go back, and all the momentum of that interception is taken away from him because people around him aren't giving him better angles.
Oliowola. Nice little turn. Charlie Stewart. George Morgan. Back to Charlie Stewart again. Stewart inside the penalty area. It's not the best layoff. Just in the, not even the final third, it's just in the final quarter where Everton are getting no look at the moment. Luca Davis plays it to Stewart. Charlie Stewart, wide to Luca Davis. Can he dig out the cross? Yes, he can. Backstick. Morgan headed away. It won't go in for Everton.
Well, good build-up play again there from us. I think Charlie Stewart got away with another little offside there in the build-up to the play. But that said, Luca Davis gets down the right-hand side. Charlie Stewart slides him in and he dinks it to the far post, which is the perfect ball.
It's a good ball.
And it's George Morgan who gets a powerful header on it. But I don't know whether the goalkeeper would have got it, but certainly the defender did well.
Malik Oliowola for Everton. Good close control. Neat ball in. It's not going to happen, is it? The night we've waited for 3 years we've waited for this, but we've had no luck in front of goal. Alan Thomas, come on Everton. Charlie Stewart, he's been lively since he came on. Wins a corner.
Done the right thing there as well. He had 3 players to beat. There was no chance on planet Earth he was going to beat all 3 players, so he took a chance, smashed it against one of the Wigan players, and it goes out for a corner. So hopefully we can get a good delivery on this and cause this Wigan defence and goalkeeper some problems. In it comes.
In comes the corner. Up go the heads. Chance inside the penalty area for Everton. Keeper dives on it.
Is it? Yeah, I think you could be right, Daz. It's just one of them nights,
isn't it? We've huffed and we've puffed and we've tried and we've not given up. We've stuck at it, and we deserve a goal, you have to say.
Yeah, it'd be very harsh if we don't come away with at least a goal. I mean, we've hit the post twice.
Yeah.
I mean, some fantastic defending for Kieran Foley's what we thought was going to be a goal. George Morgan with a good, powerful header there, headed off the line.
Yeah.
We've had our moments.
Certainly have. Here's Van Score. Back to Alan Thomas. On to Luca Davis. Spots the run of George Finney. It's a good ball, it's a good take. Finney. Charlie McKee. Again, exemplary defending from him. Into the channel comes Oscar Harris. He wins the throw in for Wigan. And our Wigan under-18s going to have the distinction of being the first ever team to win a football match at the Everton Stadium. I'm sure you all enjoyed watching the videos before the game and at half time about how the stadium was pieced together. It really is an incredible engineering feat, an engineering miracle is how I've described it. Here goes Cian Wren for Everton. John Paul Cavella. There we go. 1, 2, 3,
Linesman
4,
flagging,
5.
but no need for the referee to blow up. We've got possession of the ball. Well done, referee.
6 subs about to come on, including a goalkeeper. Quite right that Keith Southern gives all the boys a little go out tonight.
Well, without being a doom and gloom,
here we go.
Breakaway.
Harvey Foster. Oh, just couldn't get the first one or the second.
Yeah, I was going to say, without being a doom and gloom merchant, you want to get the boys on because the stats tell you that it's very, very, very difficult to break through and play in the first team.
Yep.
You know, unfortunately, this literally might be one of the only opportunities these boys get of playing in a stadium like this.
Right, who's coming off here? Stick with me here.
It's more like who's staying on.
Right, Adam Sabe Patrick is coming off. Josh Van Score is coming off. George Morgan's coming off. Alan Thomas is coming off. Harvey Foster's coming off. And so is Braden Graham. Coming on, Goodness Gospel Eze, the goalkeeper. Harvey Billington is out there, Lewis Evans, Amari Moses, Ray Robert, and number 24, Jonathan Nsango. Another well thought of player, Jonathan Nsango, 15 years of age. Playing in this stadium, Diamond, at 15 years of age. Fabulous.
Brilliant. Great experience for them. One that they'll always remember. No one can ever take it away from them. But the bigger picture is we hope these boys push on.
Yep.
And become regular first team players for our football club. That's the bigger picture. But enjoy the moment.
Last couple of changes from Wigan Athletic as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for the Wigan Athletic players as they make their way off. Coming onto the pitch at this time, number 20, Zach Edwards, and number 21, Alistair Clifford.
And by my reckoning, that's just about everybody who's turned up tonight to play is actually going to get some minutes, quite right too. McKee. Looking for the run of McKee again. Luca Davis comes over to try and stop him in his tracks, and Luca Davis does enough because Charlie McKee runs it out of play, and we've got less than 10 minutes to go here at the new Everton Stadium. The day we've waited for since we took over Bramley Moor Dock 3 years ago and transformed it gradually, expertly, brilliantly into this state-of-the-art, magnificent stadium. It doesn't look as if we're going to get off to a winning start, but tonight, Graham, let's stress it again, it's all about the occasion.
It was showcasing our brand new home. It was as simple as that, and these boys have had a wonderful opportunity to taste that. The honour of wearing the Everton shirt is enough in itself, but to be the first to play in this stadium is an unbelievable moment for these guys. And you're right, it doesn't look like it's going to be our night, but the fans have come out, 10,000 of them to start off with, maybe not anywhere near 10,000 now, but it is a freezing Baltic cold night.
It is, yeah.
The transport is a slight issue at this moment in time, until I'm sure there'll be improvements made closer to the start of the 25-26 season.
Oh, he's been unlucky there over on the far side. Harvey Billington. Stick at it though. Good play. And eventually, no.
He threw a tackle in as well.
Didn't give that up, did he?
And it's always difficult when you make so many changes right at the death. And we all understand why Keith's done it, but you lose that. You just lose that shape, and it becomes a little bit of a go on, you have a go, we'll have a go kind of game.
Here's McKee, one of the few players to have survived the cull. Lewis Wilson tackled by
good tackle.
Ollie Iwola. Billington infield to Luca Davis. Got the armband now, Luca Davis. Proud moment for him to captain Everton at this stadium.
As I say, Daz, what a wonderful thing for the supporters who have been here tonight to be able to go home and report back to base wherever they are and tell them what a ground this is.
Yeah,
that's what I'll be doing. I've just had a text message from my lad who is skiing in Italy at the moment.
Well, he's texted
flash so and so. I'll tell you, he's that good. He could.
Yeah, he probably could. Yeah,
I wish he'd tell you who he is. But he said to me, Dad,
Franz Klammer.
He's Dad, what's the new stadium like? I mean, he knows obviously what it's like.
Yeah,
with an atmosphere like and what have you.
With a game on the pitch.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been here frequently over the 3 years, and it's not that long ago that pitch out there didn't have any grass on. It was still a building site. There was all sorts of dumper trucks and machinery out there. It's just absolutely incredible. You can't put into words how magnificent the whole process has been. A credit to every single person involved, and an emotional night on many levels as well for people who have contributed so much to this brand new stadium. 5 minutes to go.
Well, there's going to be 25,000 more lucky people next month to come in here and watch an under-21 game. And they're in for a treat.
Harvey Billington. It's a nice touch from Cian Red on the far side. He's quick, isn't he? Now we've got pulled back then.
Yeah,
he is. He's got to
that
give a yellow
was less
card.
of a pullback than the one before.
Yeah.
And he's got a booking for
The
it.
first one was borderline assault, wasn't it? Wondered if Danny Webb, the kit man, will let these boys keep their shirts from tonight.
Not a chance. Danny Webb, you're having a laugh, aren't you?
You might flog them to them. Free kick for Everton. Come on, 5 minutes to go. Into the penalty area it goes. Still alive. Luca Davis can't get there. Ollie Awola to Billington.
Good ball.
It's a good ball. It's a clever ball. Cian Wren on the far side. Drills it into the penalty area, but drills it into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes to go. Well, if we don't score tonight, it gives the boys in the under-21s an opportunity to be the first Everton player to score a goal.
I think the 21s are watching this thinking, don't score, don't score.
Do you know what? There might be half a chance, but some of them are now being selfish now.
A couple of minutes to go. The likes of Amari Benjamin got 6 goals for the 21s this season. He's thinking, let me be the first one to score. It's a goal kick for Wigan Athletic. And, the punters behind the goal there, streaming away in their droves. And a little bit unlucky there, Amari Moses. He stuck at it. Ray Roberts was rather 16 years of age.
Yeah.
Nearly
3.5 minutes left. 3.5 minutes. So look forward to Saturday, Daz. Man United, the visitors to Goodison.
12:30 kick-off. There's already a little bit of daylight between Everton and Manchester United in the Premier League table, so we can just extend that with a win, and we are more than capable of doing so. From what I've seen from Manchester United against Tottenham yesterday, Diamond, and what I've seen from Everton under David Moyes, it's a game we are more than capable of winning.
Yeah, lunchtime kick-off. I'm sure the Everton fans will be in full voice given what's happened over the last 5 games.
It's a good ball. Now
then,
Ray Roberts could be in here. Ray Roberts, down he goes. It's a penalty. Yes. Here we go.
There's going to be about 11 people want to take this now.
Ray Roberts.
The keeper's coming up.
Will he claim makers takers? He's got the ball in his hand.
Yeah, go on, lad. You got it.
You've got it.
Go on.
16 years of age. Ray Robert. He showed a quick pair of heels. He got there, got brought down, and he is going to take it.
The comeback's on, Daz. All the 21s are over, devastated.
2.5 minutes to
Go
go.
on, lad.
Ray Robert scores for Everton. Ray Robert scores the first Everton goal at the new stadium. It was Thursday, the 1st of September 1892, when Fred Geary scored the first Everton goal at Goodison Park in a friendly against Bolton. And now, on the 17th of February 2025, Ray Roberts has blasted home the very first Everton goal at the new Everton Stadium.
Well done, Ray. Go on, go and get the equaliser now. Go on, couple of minutes to go. We definitely deserved the goal. We've hit the post twice. We've had one off the line. Sensational defending from one of the Wigan boys. I think we deserved a goal at least.
Can we get another one?
Is there extra time?
These lads, you know what? If you offered them another half hour, they'd take it. A chance to get back in the game. Now then, listen to the noise.
You are the boys. Come on,
Charlie Stewart
now. Come on, Charlie. Good ball.
It's a good ball. Moses goes for goal. Thought that was on its way. Amari Moses, 16 years of age, went for it. Wasn't too far away.
The idea was right.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't a million miles away.
Nice moment for him.
Yeah, 40 seconds plus whatever is added on. We're on the march again with Ray Roberts.
To Charlie Stewart.
Just keep that ball moving. Yeah. Keep that ball moving.
Billington. Cian Wren. Good play by Cian Wren. Good run this. Cian Wren. Off target. Can't blame him for having a go.
No.
It was all his own work.
The fourth official's making his way to the touchline.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Well, mind you, we've had 104 subs, haven't we? So.
Yeah.
the crowd that are left here, right behind the lads now for this final 3 minutes.
Wouldn't it be lovely?
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Oliola wins the ball.
Got to use it.
Somehow retains it. Amari Moses takes over. Wide to Cian Wren. Cian Wren, he's quick. Takes on his man. Wins a throw in on the far side. There is still time for Everton here to get something from this game. Minute and a half.
I'd be pushing everybody forward here. Just get some bodies forward. Here we go.
Hit
Out
the box.
your feet,
Hit the
whip
box.
it in the box.
George Finney. Great ball. Roberts can't get there. Breaks for Billington. He's urged to shoot. I'm sure he was tempted. Plays it to Cian Wren. Decent ball in again. Headed away. Got to try and get the second ball, Everton.
So-and-so.
He was lucky then.
Oh.
Alistair Clifford completely missed his kick. Cian Wren wins a throw in on the far side. Less than 2 minutes to go in the inaugural fixture at the new Everton Stadium, and Everton are pushing for a leveller for all they're worth. George Finney.
Get wide, Charlie Stewart, get wide.
Infield to Ray Roberts. Oliola to Moses. Back to Evans. Billington.
Everybody in the box.
Get in the box. Here it comes. Up goes Luca Davis. Oh! Charlie Stewart will pick it up.
Edge of the box, edge of the box. Great
Puts
ball.
the ball back in.
Oh!
Still alive. What a clearance.
Oh, credit where it's due.
Terrific
Unbelievable clearance.
Brilliant defending there. It was Sam Bolland who got it. Now then, here come Wigan. Challenge comes in. Play on, says the referee. Billington has it. 60 seconds to go. Malik Oliola brings it forward for Everton. Pings it to this near side and pings it out of play. And that might be it. I thought we were in there.
I'll tell you what I did as well. I mean, that's at least 2 or 3 times Wigan, to their credit, have defended with their lives.
Charlie McKee with the throw in. Anywhere will do.
Keepers, off you go, lads.
Go on. 30 seconds to go. Goodness Gospeleze. It's got to go up. Luca Davis has got to turn and belt it forward. 15 seconds to go. He's played it wide to Charlie Stewart. It should have gone down the middle, surely. And I think that will be it, because the 93 minutes are just about up here. Oliola. Luca Davis. Now it's got to go forward. Now it's got to go forward. McKee tidies up for Wigan. It's a clever ball. Really clever ball to Iggy. And he's past Luca Davis. We wanted the late goal. We didn't want it for Wigan. Oh, there was his moment. Lewis Wilson. And there is the final whistle. The very first game here at the Everton Stadium has ended in defeat. But it was a brave second half performance from the young Toffees. They gave it everything they had. They left nothing out there. They've enjoyed their moments, because tonight has been a very, very historical occasion in the history of Everton Football Club. It's finished in defeat. It doesn't really matter.
No, I mean, in the big scheme of it all, it is what it is. It's a test event. It's a great occasion for both sets of players and staff to go out and experience the first ever game at this magnificent new stadium of ours. And the excitement level is there for us now. We all got a taste of the action. We know what it's all about moving forward. We've got what, 6 or 7 games left at Goodison Park now, Daz? let's all enjoy them.
Yeah.
Let's rejoice in the fact that we're looking a whole lot better than we were a month or so ago. So let's enjoy the rest of the season, enjoy those games at Goodison Park and the special memories we'll have and take away with us. But this is one proper stadium, the most iconic stadium I think in the Premier League. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is a wonderful stadium, but I tell you what, positional wise, geographically, everything about this place is top notch.
It's finished here at the brand new Everton Stadium. Everton under 18s 1, Wigan Athletic 2.